Grace Vanderwaal is ready for a new era, transforming herself into a more mature version of herself, landing a role in Francis Ford Coppola's Megalopolis and releasing some new music reflecting her young adulthood. I sat down with Grace while she was here for TIFF, and here is our conversation. Okay, Grace, you're having quite a moment right now. You've got a role in the new Coppola film, Megalopolis, which is getting a whole bunch of buzz because it's a $100 million self-funded film. Right. A couple of songs on the soundtrack, new music coming out. Like, yeah. Put this moment in perspective for me if you can.
I feel good. It's a lot, but yeah, I love to be busy and do good creative projects.
Yeah. So let's talk about your role in the film here, first of all, because we'll get to the music in a second here. But what was it that drew you to this film and this role particularly?
When I first heard about the movie, I thought it was crazy, but very daring and kind of broke out of the box. And I'm very attracted to creativity along those lines. So.
Is part of the craziness the fact that Coppola put up $100 million of his own money to get this done?
That might be, yeah.
Isn't that kind of wild?
No, it's definitely his passion project, and it shows.
So you could feel it on set?
Absolutely, and you can feel it watching the movie that this is very much from his heart.
And working with Adam Driver, sort of one of the sort of it actors of the last several years here. What's he like? What was that like?
Kind, very kind, really nice, very professional. It was really, really cool. I definitely felt like I did not belong on set at all.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
I was forgetting my lines left and right because I was like, how am I here?
Is that awkward if you forget your lines, or is it because you're with other professional actors? Or did they get upset, or were they supportive? How?
I think I forgot one line, and it's just you definitely tell yourself, do not do that again.
Yeah. Look, a lot of people may know you, Grace, from of course your 8 years ago on America's Got Talent. You wrote your own song on the ukulele, kind of blew the judges away, and here you are evolving 8 years later. How do you look back on those last 8 years and go what happened? How did I get here?
Oh God. I don't know. I don't really look back often. I think it's kind of weird to think about, but this has just been my story and my life, and that's just the way it ended up. So it's kind of my normal.
Okay. Yeah. And the song that everyone talks about is the one you wrote on America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
And so you wrote that. Now you've got new music on the soundtrack. When did you know that some of that music was actually going to be in the film?
From the very beginning, Francis made it really clear he wanted me to write 2 songs for the movie, yeah.
Was that a lot of pressure when Francis Ford Coppola says, hey, can you write a couple songs?
I don't know what is wrong with me or what ego I might have, but I was just heck yeah, I can definitely do that for you. Yeah.
Was it hard? You make it sound quite easy.
I was nervous about one of them because it was very prompted, so I wasn't able to take any inspiration from my own life, which I very typically do. Yeah. But I was really up for the challenge, and it actually ended up, it worked out, so I don't know.
Right,
yeah.
That's pretty incredible to think that, you get that ask. I don't know how many roles you've had prior to this, but to sort of be able to, and I assume you're kind of blending 2 things you love, like acting and music. Oh
yeah, absolutely. Right? Yeah. And I loved writing from the character's perspective, and I feel like she has underlining elements of kind of irony and sort of this comedic tone that I just personally threw in there.
Yeah.
And he allowed me to have that. It was really creatively collaborative.
Right. Okay, so you're listed as a co-star in the credits of Megalopolis here. Do you want to star one day? Is that your goal, to get a starring role in a big picture like this?
I go project from project. I'm really not focusing on being a movie star. I like to make music, and I like to collaborate with people that I genuinely think are artistic and doing this for the right reasons. Yeah. So if something came about, I would do it, but no, that's definitely not the goal.
And when it came to, you said you wrote from the character's perspective, that seems to me like a bit of a challenge, because like you said, you're getting out of your own head, getting into some pretend other person's head here. I'm kind of trying to think of what your process is there.
I don't think I could have done it if I didn't love the character so much. I was really able to psychoanalyze her to the smallest bones of what makes her her. Yeah. And she's very dimensional, so I think that was really inspiring, because I genuinely thought it was funny and thought-provoking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's next for you? You got new music. You've got a new film. Like,
Yes.
where do you see the next 2 or 3 years from now?
I have no idea 2, 3 years from now, but I know the next couple of months.
Okay. And that is.
And that is this music. I have a personal project, this movie, and then just kind of evaluating from there, I guess.
All right. Well, listen,
Yeah.
Grace, it's been great to meet you. Thanks
You
for joining us
too.
today. Really
Yeah.
appreciate this. Good to
Thank
chat with
you.
you. Good luck with
Yeah.
everything. Okay.
Thank you.
Excellent. Thanks so much.